Hello there, guys, girls, gamers, everyone, it's me, GenuineParts. And today we're back at Bionic Heart 2 and we are, I guess, pretty close to the end. I'm not sure, but the way the story developed in the last time, I would say we are, and I'm quite stoked about that. So let's jump in. What do you mean, there's still no trace of her? Heh, Maya sounds annoyed. Good. I'm afraid not. But you're certain it was Tanya? The guard gave us good description. The person who gunned him down has got to be her. And you still have no idea why she didn't show up on any of the cameras? It must be a very elaborate sort of hacking, something I've never seen before. Well, deal with it. You're the genius scientist. I'm doing my best, sir. Obviously, that's not good enough, Mark. Not good enough. And they're gone. I can't hear them anymore. I think it's my fourth day down here. I cannot be sure because I can only try to tell day from night by the different sounds I hear. I've tried to avoid sleeping, but after what must have been the first 40 hours or so, that didn't work anymore. I'm much too tired to be of any use then. So all I can hope for is a chance to escape out of the air conditioning system, a brief moment in which Maya's goons get careless. And until then I hope they don't find me while I'm asleep. The good thing is that from where I am I can eavesdrop on some of the conversations around me. Following these voices I've been able to make out several rooms. I've already found one of the rooms where the guards take their uniform on and off. That room also doesn't seem to have cameras inside, which is a good thing. So you can hear that? What? Bad thing is that there's only one door leading out of that room, and that's a blast door, and it's locked. I've already tried it. I've also found out that the air conditioning system stretches through the entire nanotech complex, even to the deeper restricted sections. Sections where they once built this body. And I've been able to hear an interesting conversation from down there. It must have been around the day ago when... Sir, do you have a minute? Is it important? It is. Then I'd better listen up. I hope you finally have some good news for me. I'm sick of all the bad stuff you keep reporting. I think so, sir. Looks like our little intruder came with a present for us. Little intruder? That boy we were able to catch snooping around. I've been able to crack the cipher on his little data device. I'm sure you'll find this interesting. They must be talking of Jason. Wow! You're like Sherlock Holmes, man! What is it? It's the construction data for a genetically engineered virus, one I've never seen before. A virus? Yes, apparently that one has been created for a specific purpose. There's a documentation that came with the construction data, and it seems to have gone through a few years of... The short version, Mark. What kind of virus is it? It's a biological weapon. Ooh, useful? Quite so. It's a virus that specifically attacks lung tissue, causing the deterioration of an entire respiratory... Does it kill? Oh, yes. How many % of the infected and how quickly? From what I've read in the documentation, 100% within 5 days. And you're saying it's new? Yes, sir. Method of infection? Airborne. So you can just release it over regions with missiles detonating at a few 100,000 feet, People will also infect one another once they start coughing from the lung collapsing. And you say it's something new, there's no vaccine for it? No, sir. Can we engineer a vaccine? Of course we can. How soon? A year or so? You've got 6 months. Ooh. Then I want both the virus and a vaccine mass-produced and ready for shipping to our West African offices. Understood, sir. And now get to work. Go, go, go. I want the names of the vaccines research team on my table tonight. Of course, sir. What, Jason had the data on a bioweapon with him? Shit, where did he get that from? Must have been something he stole earlier, before we met. Probably from some other corporation's secret research. Nanotech steals brain. Other companies make bioweapons. Assholes. Whatever you look. This whole world sucks. Well, they're out there and I'm still in here. My situation hasn't improved much. And even if I do manage to escape from here, where should I go? I'm still a cyborg. I don't have any legal identity right now. Heck, I should have died a century ago. All I'm good at is seducing men and killing people, it seems. And from what I know now, that's just what I've been doing back then too. I must stop thinking about that stuff. This is only depressing me. But what else can I do while I'm stuck here? All I can do is bide my time and wait for the right moment to... So and see that my way of handling things is very much superior to yours, Mark. Oh, that sounds as though something's going on in the lab again. Of course, you have every right to do as you want, sir. However, considering the considerable investments we have put into each device candidate... Yeah, bah, it's just a little money. We're going for the big money. Not to mention the ethical responsibility we have for each of them. Which is exactly why I will be taking care of this, as I should have from the beginning. Now go ahead, plug him in. Yes, sir. Plug him in? Activating the link. This is Richard Meyer IV speaking. Can you hear me, Walker? That is Dr. Walker, you imbecile. Dr. Lucas Walker. Huh? I know who you are, Walker, but you don't quite seem to understand the situation you're in. Oh, I understand what you've been doing perfectly well. Your goons abducted me, and that sorry excuse for a scientist named Krzysztofiak took out my brain and put it in a jar. It's not a jar, it's the Maya encephalostogma. My grandfather even called it a brain jar. What do you think encephalostogma means? You arg. I wouldn't talk like that if I were you. Oh, indeed, believe me, if you were a brain in a jar, you wouldn't have much sympathy left for other people. Damn it, Walker, you are in our hands, don't you understand that? I understand that perfectly well. And why are you still refusing to help us after all this time? Because you put my brain into a goddamn jar, you imbecile. I will never help you, or any of those clowns you command. I told you, sir, it's no use trying to talk to him. He isn't cooperative. Do you understand that we could just let you sit here for a century if we wanted to? Oh, marvelous. Threaten me with the fact that you will die before I do. Really a sign of high intelligence. That fact that you're going to be all alone forever doesn't concern you. I find that hard to believe. I've always preferred the company of myself, and in fact, these last few months has been quite relaxing for me. I don't mind a little vacation. You realize we could kill you on the spot if we wanted to, or just wipe your brain. Of course you could, but the fact that you haven't already proves to me that I'm worth more to you with my brain functions intact. Only if you still think you're of any wealth to us, and you've done a good job of convincing Mark here of the opposite. Give me a reason why we should keep you alive. Give me any reason why we shouldn't kill you right now. Can't think of one, sorry. You wouldn't mind if we killed you? Sure, I'd die, but I have the satisfaction of denying you what you really wanted. Good enough for me. You see, sir, it's no use. Threats don't work. We must something we can offer him. But I know how to make this guy cooperate. Really? I'd like to see. Mark plugged in the other one as well. Sir, I assure that would be the first time we... Plug her in! Okay. Having trouble getting even your goons to do what you want? Sometimes they just need to be reminded who's in charge. Activating the link. And now, what's supposed to happen now? Lucas, is that you? Eleanor? Oh God, Lucas, where are you? It's so dark in here. Eleanor, so that voice must belong to Lucas Walker's wife. Relax, Eleanor, no reason to worry. But Lucas, I got Lucas. I think I can't feel my legs. I think I may be hurt. It's nothing bad. Do you remember Mr. Meyer? Yes? We're both his guests right now. Exactly, Eleanor. You're both just enjoying my hospitality. Oh, all right then. Could you please turn the lights, though? I'm afraid that's not possible, Eleanor. Unfortunately, your husband keeps refusing to help me with a little problem I have. Oh? To be more precise, I'm refusing Mr. Meyer to help him steal everything I created throughout the last 5 years. Oh! I suppose you know what I'm going to do, Eleanor. No? I'm asking you to conceive your husband about changing his opinions about me. What? Man, that's just pathetic. Asking my wife, of all people. Lucas, I don't understand. Eleanor, honey, Mr. Meyer's threatening to harm you if I don't do what he wants. What? But... Shh, don't worry, honey. Of course it's not going to work. Oh, really? You think you'd be above that? No, of course not. You're the lowest of the low. You're above nothing. Oh, God, honey, I'm scared. And you should be, Eleanor. I'm losing patience with your husband. You'd better start being convincing really soon. Right? Did I say conceiving before? Mary, you're such a moron. Do you think this will really work? Please, dear, stop that. Stop insulting him. He sounds as though he's serious about... Of course he's serious about that, honey, but he keeps making the wrong assumptions. Oh, and what assumptions would that be? That I would care about what happens to Eleanor, for example. Lucas? What are you? Honey, shut up while the man not talking, would you kindly? But... God heavens, what is this guy saying? You're saying you don't love your wife? The woman you married? Of course not. Why would I love someone from here? Lucas, you... Honey, stop whining now. You're upsetting me. But love, I mean, then why... I need a test subject for my current research. Someone to try out whether I did a good job or not. Can't have anyone important dying if I make a mistake. You needed her as a test subject. Exactly. No, Lucas, it can't be. Why? For the last time, Eleanor, stop whining. The situation is bad enough as it is. So you won't care if I just put a bullet through your wife's brain now? What? Of course I don't. Certainly won't make me reconsider my stance on doing business with you. Lucas, oh God, Lucas, please, it can't be true. You'd think I'm not going to do it? No, I don't think you're going to do it, because you won't profit in any way from doing it. You can't threaten me with Eleanor's death, so you have nothing to gain from killing her, which is why... Bam. A shot and then a sound of shattering glass. Meyer must have... Goodness, sir. Never underestimate me, Walker. Never underestimate what I'm willing to do. And obvious, never underestimate your lack of imagination. Eh? You haven't even tried what happens to if you torture Eleanor and make me listen to her screams. It's not as though I can't hold my ears shut anymore, can I? You mean... No, that wouldn't have worked either. I've seen too many lab rats die in painful seizures that the suffering of another won't affect me much. But I'm a little disappointed you didn't even try to break me with that. I would have. Fuck, that guy is an even bigger asshole than Meyer. Well, at least you're giving me a nice idea, Mark. Sir, find out what kind of music our guest here hates and then play him that music all the time. It must have sucked to have a boss like that one, eh, Krzysztofiak? And you'll soon learn the full extent of my mental capabilities, Walker. Don't worry, I'll think up a few things for you. Yeah, whatever. Footsteps and then the sound of a door closing. Apparently Meyer and Mark are both gone now. Lucas Walker, or rather his brain, is down here with me, an absolute bastard from what I know, but he hates Meyer as much as I do. And what's more, he's in almost the same situation as I am. Could this help me escape from here somehow? And here we are with the end of the episode, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from the time So thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye!